Hello, everybody. Welcome. My name is Rich Guzman, and welcome to this live. Now, today we're going to go into mindset a little bit because we had a conversation the other day, and we talked about the importance of really educating yourself with marketing and how that is very valuable for you, but only if you implement what you're learning. Now, we're going to continue that conversation, and we're going to go with a quote from Brian Tracy, who said, earn more, you learn, you must learn more, right? So in order for you to earn more, you must learn more. And this is true because the more that you learn, the more that you grow. I mean, that's just, you can't really refute that, right? So before we get to the content, let me find out who here is on the live with us. Let's see, we got Tracy Lee. What's happening? Got a couple other people. Hey guys, how you doing? Don't be shy. Chime in and say hello. I want to welcome you to the live. So in today's video, I want to talk about the importance of learning more in order to earn more. Everybody wants to earn more money. Yes? Right? We all want to earn more money. Doesn't matter how much you earn. We always want to learn more to make more, right? So, well, there's some people out there that are lazy, don't want to learn at all, period. But the ones who are proactive, who are watching this podcast, I want you guys to really understand that you're here at the right place and you're with the right circle of people. So we all heard it before. To earn more, you must earn more. But do you know why? I mean, have you really thought about why is that the concept? Why should we learn more to earn more? Well, here's the thing. When it comes to really understanding what you must learn and apply, you have to really focus on the ability to understand where you're at in your journey. Okay? Because that really matters. You ever buy like a book and you're reading it and it's cool and everything and it's giving you some good concepts, but maybe that book wasn't right for you in that moment. You ever thought about that? Right? Like if let's say you're in marketing right now, what are you learning about marketing? All right. In the mindset of marketing for you to excel and be better and grow. Okay. So think about this. We never stop learning ever. We are always learning and we are always growing. Whether you want to see it or not, our brain is always getting information. We are always continuously learning, getting all this information, and we've been doing business for many years on the internet. And I'll tell you something. We might have achieved some great success, guys, but it doesn't matter because every day I'm always learning something new. Ace is always learning something new. And you know what we're learning more about is how to become better at our craft as far as how we serve, right? We love serving people, right? And we're always trying to improve. How can we get better at even serving people the way we have in the past few years or the few years before that, right? And you can't just sit back and just wait for the money just by learning, right? You have to really dive in deep and really apply what you're learning, but think about what can you do to excel yourself to be better than you were last year. Okay? Don't stay in that area where it's like it becomes kind of like monotonous and you get stuck and nothing is working, So I want you to really think about what I'm saying here because every day you have an opportunity to learn something. Every day you have an opportunity to grow and earn more money. Okay. And this is very, very powerful because we have the ability to make that decision to be more proactive with our learning, right? With our engaging in what we're learning and what we're applying. Now, there's some people out there that learn and they get stuck in education mode. But the problem is, okay, I will tell you guys, the problem is when we get stuck in education mode, that's a danger zone to be in because that means that nothing is happening. Now, you may think that, learning is great, and it is, but it's also a danger zone. All right. So, another thing I want to share with you is I want you to make sure that every single week is spent on some kind of deeper learning. All right. Let's go a little bit deeper here. Because if you're learning this type of activity, and whether that is taking an online course or joining a mastermind or going in a silent retreat, we've done retreats, we've gone to different places and got mentored and things like that. We also recommend that you really focus on trying to do that once a month. All right. So, for instance, let's say that you're investing in yourself and you haven't invested in yourself in a while. At least invest in yourself once a month. Okay. And what I mean by that, if you continue to invest yourself month in, month out, by the end of those 12 months, you'll become a different person. You won't recognize yourself. Okay. Now that's one thing that me and Ace always done is we've always invested in ourselves. I mean, we just invested in a coach for another year, and that coaching session really helped us excel even more in our business and changing our mindset and being better, right? So, but either way, it's important to learn from those who are ahead of you. Okay. Always, I would say follow the path of someone who walked it before you. Okay. Invest in them to help you lead you towards that way. Because if they walk that path before you, it only makes sense to invest into those people. That's the best form of self education that you can get. It's like anything you decide you want to learn or you want to do. And let's talk about affiliate marketing. Well, who are you going to learn from? Ace and Rich, right? Ace and Rich has been doing marketing for how many years? How many records have we broken with affiliate contests? Tons, right? We've done amazing. So, and people want to know, like, how did you guys do it? Well, that's where the mentorship comes in, right? That's what we teach people. That's what we teach people to transform and grow, right? A mentor is so important for you, not only to learn, but figure out what is it that that person is doing, like to really excel to that next level. Don't be afraid to go to the next level, okay? There's something that's stopping you and keeping you stuck from going to the next level, and it's fear, and you have to let that go, okay? Now, here's the thing. Make sure that your learning isn't just focused on one specific area. Again, we need to understand that there's different many facets that we need to learn to actually be better at our education, okay? Now, this is more of a different type of learning. I'll give you an example. When I learn something, I learn some different elements of that one thing because I need to make sure that I understand all the concepts of that one thing. And if I keep focusing on that, on the one thing, but with the multiple elements inside that one thing, I can understand what I'm learning on another level. Okay. And one of the things I like to do is I like to actually, if I'm studying, let's say, a course and I'm reading something or I'm watching a video, I'm going to not really write any notes down. I'm not really going to focus on that, of any implementation. I'm going to watch it first, the first time around, and then I'm going to go back and watch it again, then take notes, and then start applying it. Okay? It's really important to understand. So, guys, when it comes to really wanting to make more money, when it comes to affiliate marketing, you have to learn more. You cannot be lazy in learning. Of course, like Jim Rome said, if you are lazy in learning, that means that you're keeping yourself stuck on purpose. All right. This is why we come out here and we do these videos, because we want to educate you and teach you from our experience of how we made it, how we were able to accomplish great results in our business, in our lives. It's because we never continue to stop learning. We never continue to stop investing in ourselves. And we realize that that is the most important element of your growth as an entrepreneur. You have the ability to make as much money as you want. So what's stopping you? What's holding you back? I believe is that you probably never really fully invested in yourself. And if you choose finally for once to invest in yourself, you can't put a price tag on that because it is priceless. And when you invest in yourself in a mentor, here's what happens. You learn on a whole nother level. I can't tell you. You'll learn on a whole nother level, and you'll start to see the results, and you'll ask yourself, why did it take so long for me to invest in myself? Even though I could put money into this and put money into that, I could buy this, I could buy that, but I'm not investing in me. I'm not investing in myself. I'm not investing in the ability to make myself grow. You see, that's the importance of self-education within yourself. You could actually literally learn anything you want. We are living in great times right now where we can choose to learn anything. I'll tell you, like, what is your passion? Your passion is the most important thing. See, I love giving back. I love helping people. Do we make money from content? Sometimes. Do we make money from content all the time? No. But why do we do it? Why? Because we love giving value. We love giving back to the marketplace. And we learn that if you have a passion, you'll never work a day in your life, because it's like people are like, oh, I got to work every day. Could you imagine? Could you imagine having to do something that you don't love? Many people do that day in and day out. But if you make a choice today and you make that decision to say, I want to start learning more, I want to start investing in myself so I become a better entrepreneur, I become better at my craft, I can master my craft. And if I didn't master it this year, I'm going to master it next year, because I'm going to continue investing in myself. I'm going to continue investing in courses. I'm going to continue investing in books. They're going to serve me. And this is important. You have to learn. You have to read books that you need at that moment in your journey. I can't stress that enough. Too many people read the wrong books at the wrong time. You have to read the right books at the right time. Right? It's so important. So start investing in yourself. Start learning more about how can I become a better entrepreneur. Why is it I don't understand this? Am I really studying enough? Am I really actually implementing enough? And guys, learning something doesn't mean just learning. Learning something means when you apply it, what are you learning through that experience as you're applying it? That's the big picture. That's the big key. It's like when somebody goes on a job and works on site for the first time and have been studying all their lives, well, not all their lives, but pretty much a good amount of time. They start to learn more about that on site better than just reading about it. And that's powerful, guys. So start really applying yourself, and don't expect for it to be perfect. Don't expect anything when you're applying what you're learning, even if you just learned it. Too many people make the mistake because they learn something. They think like, well, I'm learning something, I'm applying it, and it's just not working. Why do you think that way? Why do you think that it's not working? It's not working because you haven't gone through it yet long enough. You haven't figured out the pieces. You haven't figured out the motions. You haven't figured out what works and what doesn't work. You got to put yourself out there imperfectly. You have to just do it imperfectly through the mess ups, even if it doesn't work in that moment. Because if you're willing to go through the battle and you're willing to get your wounds, you're going to figure it out. And those results are going to start coming in. And you're going to remember this message when it happens. Okay? So with that being said, guys, my name is Rich Guzman. Thank you so much for being on this live, and we'll see you on a new live very soon. Love you guys. Appreciate you. Take care.